Good morning, Southern California. I would like to know, please don't take it personally, you will. How is this not gerrymandering? How is what they did, Republicans, in Texas and in Missouri, that's gerrymandering, but what we are doing is redistricting? Can someone please explain to me the difference? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Is it, I have some theories on the differences. One of these I've seen I didn't really get into it, but I think it was explained that something about the census is going to negate anything we do right now. Like, once there's a census, it'll be redistricted anyway, because that's what a census does. So that's okay. We could do this for right now, and there'll be a census in what, 2 years? I don't know. So that makes it okay. Now, I didn't really get into that explanation, and maybe it's a little more detailed than that, Amanda. And the condescension and the patronizing comes in, which is always fun for people who have a political agenda, you know. So is it that? Is it the census that makes it okay that we're doing it? Because I'm to understand that that's a federal census, a national census. So wouldn't it have this same effect in Texas and Missouri? I'm not trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend the act of gerrymandering anywhere. People are going to watch this and be like, Amanda turned into a Republican. Amanda's never been either one. I've never been a Democrat that's a lie. That's a lie. When I was a young child, I was a Democrat because my parents were Democrats, so I was a Democrat. And I remember it was Buchanan, is that his name, who was running against Bush, I remember. And I was very excited for him to win because that's who my parents wanted. I didn't really know anything about the politics of it, but my parents seemed like they would be happier if that guy won than the other guy. So I wanted that guy to win. And I think, was it Buchanan? I can't. Dukakis? Oh, that sounds, whatever. That was the Democratic candidate for the first election that I was consciously aware of. And I remember we had a little election in our elementary school. We had a little pretend election, and we did our own. And he won. Buchanan or Duck Cannon or whoever his name was, he won. And so I was convinced that's the way it was going to go, because it just seemed totally natural. All my friends and all their parents and my parents too. But he did not win. He did not win, and that was confusing to me. And that was the last time. That was not the last time I was a Democrat. Then when Bill Clinton made his first run for the White House, I got very involved in supporting him because my mother just loved him as a candidate. And that picture of him shaking hands with JFK is why she voted for him, and I think why a lot of people voted for him. And I was very excited for him to be president, and I actually went to a rally with a little sign, and I had my picture in the paper and everything. That was the last time I was a Democrat. So before I ever was a registered voter, once I became a registered voter, I registered as no party preference and have been ever since. I've never been either one, you guys. Although I will say, in my own life, I'm pretty airy-fairy new age, hippy-dippy bullshit, blah, blah, all that stuff. So you would probably slot me, if you're doing your sorting process, as we do, you would probably put me in the category of a Democrat or a liberal, if you will. So yeah, I'm not trying to support one party or poop on another party. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just honestly asking, how is what we're doing in California not gerrymandering? Okay? I thought when they go low, we go high, and yet Barack Obama is on my TV telling me to do this gerrymandering. Vote yes on the gerrymandering. But they're not calling it gerrymandering. But I know that's what it is because I paid attention in school. So my other theory is the theory of they did it first. So what that explanation kind of looks like to me is Well, they gerrymandered in Texas and Missouri and maybe other places too. I only know of those two places where it happened. So they did that, and it attacked us. It's attacking our democracy. They're trying to grab more seats so they can, put in, so they can get more of their policies passed, right? I think that's how it's supposed to be. So that's what they're doing, and it's an attack. It's an attack on us and an attack on our democracy. And so what we're doing is a defense. They did it first, so it's an offense, and we are just defending ourselves. We did it second, so we're just defending ourselves and democracy and the entire country, and we're heroes, and kind of like the Avengers. We've gotten together, and we've grouped together, and we're fighting for what's right, and we're the Avengers. But, the Republicans think they're the Avengers, too, so that's why that's part of why that's a big tangled mess, because we all think we're the heroes, helping everyone live a better life. And really, the bottom line of this whole argument and all politics is stop telling people what to do. You cannot control your fellow human beings, no matter how hard you try. You can't. You cannot. But that's we're so far past that. What we're talking about is this weird little gerrymandering thing. So yeah, that we're defending against the offensive thing that they did. Okay, but that is a 4-year-old's argument. That is the argument of a 4-year-old. He hit me first. He did it first. That's a 4-year-old's argument. But, politics is kind of at the intelligence level of maybe, I'm not going to even give it a 4-year-old, maybe a 2-year-old. That's what playing politics reduces our intelligence to. The intelligence of a 2-year-old child.